Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today is more like a podcast thing as Penguin Typer did with Winds of Change. So I will say that you should probably sit back and relax, do some typing, or just, you don't have to watch the video, you just have to listen to it. Credit to Penguin Typer for doing stuff like this. I'm going to be doing around the same thing concerning competitive niche type as he did, except sharing my own personal opinions. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll do a video tomorrow about the Tendons giveaway, maybe, and definitely do the acronym contest video soon. Anyways, let's get right into the video, and welcome to the Ace Typer podcast-like video on competitive niche type 1. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to kind of take a day to essentially acknowledge the competitive community as a whole. And recently, a lot of niche type YouTubers have been releasing videos about stuff such as Titanium Tendons released stuff about his thoughts on big team captains. But Penguin Typer had the Winds of Change podcast. And so today I want to talk about competitive niche type as a whole, why the system's broken, as Penguin Typer said, and yeah, let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about are racers themselves. And I think the best way to kind of describe this leaderboard is fake. While some people who are most certainly account sharing or botting, I'm not just calling out who you think I'm calling out, so just Cocho. I'm not calling out anybody in particular. I'm just saying there are a lot of people who are illegitimate on this leaderboard. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say there. Think about it this way. So the top 10 is advance, but I believe they were already kicked off a sin. So 1.2 million points in 12 days. That's 100,000 points a day. If we go back to the last 24 hours and we go to 100,000 points, that's around 800 races a day. Doing 800 races a day just to get to the top 10, and we're only 12 days in, is absurd. Otherwise, that's kind of what the problem is with racing on niche type, is that the leaderboards are not in a great spot because they only promote activity, and yeah, there's not anything else that goes into it. Obviously, the best thing would be to develop something that revolves around speed and accuracy. I want to do a league idea. I'll put the tag up in the top right corner if you want to check that out. I believe up there. So yeah, that's pretty much what that is. I want to do a league idea to fix competitive niche type, but if you really want to see that video, just click up there. It'll also be linked in the description. That is for the racers. When I first introduced the idea of leagues in niche type, I said that teams should be the same. However, now that I think about it, I'm thinking that teams should also change as well. So, Syndicate, 12 days into the season, has completed almost 200,000 races and 25 million points. 12 days into the season, 25 million points. That is crazy, to say the least. I don't think even 5HRK was on that track. If we go back to season 27, they scored a whopping 116 million points as well. But that was a 3-month season, and 12 days in, Sin has already gone almost or over 20% of that, which is crazy. So yeah, teams on niche type, Titanium Tendons, I'll also link that in the description. But he basically said, wow, the leaderboards are broken right now, aren't they? What he basically said was talking about how captains can motivate young kids to race, and in that regard, and kind of take advantage of them. And while I don't totally disagree with this, I also agree with what Penguin Typer said in his video, meaning that racers, it's not the captain's fault in that regard. The system's broken, because as long as we have the system in place, people are going to abuse that. I'll also link Penguin Typer's video below. So then we need to think about, how do we fix this? Because it's kind of a rough situation in a way. we have on one hand, we have the people, casual players, who would like the clout to be on a big team and stuff like that. On the other hand, we have the competitive players who would like to win for the season. And then, again, on the other hand, we have the people running the team. And then we have the people who are not even associated with the leaderboards. And we need to find something that appeals to everyone and provides value so that they'll work towards it, yet not deteriorate their health. And almost all of you probably know Titanium Tendons in the community. He is one of the most invested Nitro type YouTubers, and he has made such a lasting impact on the community ever since he started his YouTube channel, and even before that when he was really active. And he provided insight as to how there should be a set limit, or he didn't say there should be a set limit, but there should be almost like a minimum race count in a way that you should to rank in a league. That's what he kind of proposed, a league idea. And what this means is that, say, this is almost like a combination, I guess you can say, of my idea and his idea. I'll just give you my idea, but just know that a lot of it comes from inspiration from his idea. My idea was going to be, so say you have something like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which I also play, and we have copper, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and champions. And so say if you are in bronze league, the second to lowest one, then you'll have to complete only, say, 10 races a day to get ranked, and then they'll take your best 10 races a day with maybe like an 80% speed, 20% accuracy, or 80% actually 80% accuracy, 20% speed ratio, and they'll take that and then they'll implement that into essentially the MMR change. And MMR in Rainbow Six Siege is basically the points that determine what league you're in. And so then they'll take the points and then determine what league you're in. And then each day you have to do only 10 races until you rank up to silver, say, where you have to do 15. And maybe in Champions League you only have to do about 75 or 100, something very relaxed. And then they'll take your best days, and then on the leaderboards they'll show the champions, aka the fastest typists, who have great accuracy, and they are on in Champions League. And think about it this way. If we have Champions League, and we have this entire new idea as to how we can rank other racers on Nitro Type. We can not only kind of, I guess you can say, demean grinding, but we can also, lost for words right now, we can also kind of encourage accuracy and speed, and for us to improve that. So it's almost a perfect solution in a way, but at the same time, Nitro obviously has other means that they have to attend to, but I like to put it into this perspective. Say Nitro had as much clout and as much popularity as a game that rocked the world, and we're going to say Fortnite in 2018 during the summertime when it was really blowing up. So say Nitro was as big as Fortnite with hundreds of millions of players playing on it. If Nitro had this leaderboard, we'd see not only a completely fake leaderboard of maybe not botters, but account shares, and not only that, but we would also see people basically hurting themselves in a way just to rank on the leaderboard, which is still plagued by cheaters. And so it's a broken system. And then if people try to get on the leaderboard, if Fortnite was, or Nitro was as big as a game as Fortnite, they would be prone to so many lawsuits as to endangering kids' health. So that needs to change. And then what I also wanted to say is that there would be no point in sandbagging your speed and accuracy, or to improve your accuracy in most regards. And the other thing would be that you can't account share because there's no point, because it's already balanced on speed and accuracy. Now, you might say, oh, well, Can't you just have 2 accounts on the leaderboard and say, like, Chak, for example, did 75 races a day? I mean, yeah, that would be a problem that Initiative would have to solve. But at the same time, is it really a big problem? I mean, that's still 2 accounts that you can beat. And it's not like you have 2 accounts that can just, like, type all day. So, yeah, I think it's a good solution to the current status of the leaderboards. And in my brutally honest opinion, Nitro Type was created to improve your typing speed. It was not created for you to do thousands of races a day. 1. 2, it was not created for you to spend 14 hours a day on your life on it. And think about it this way. If we have 14, or say you do 1,000 races a day, and that's about 10 hours a day, or even even more, like 12 hours a day. Say you spend 12 hours of your day on a typing game. When parents are freaking out about how their kid might spend 6 on Fortnite, and they're like, oh, he's addicted. Well, you spend twice as much on a game of Nitro Type. On a kid's typing game, you spend twice as much time as somebody who would spend on Fortnite, who already spends way too much time on Fortnite, 6 hours. And you're still ranking 6th on the leaderboard. You are putting in 12 hours of Nitro Type a day, and you are ranking top 10, top 5 on the leaderboard. And by the way, I just wanted to point this out, but when I said you're ranking 6, I wasn't calling out unavoidable. I was just saying in general. But think about it this way. If you spend 12 hours on Nitro Type a day, what could you have done differently? You could do so many other things with your day than play on a kid's typing game. And what bothers me about grinding is that people don't even do it to improve their speed. I'm the same speed, and I type with 2 fingers. I have 13,000 races, and I can be the same speed as other people who have done 3 times as many races as me. And I think that is horribly broken. And then the other thing is that we can see some other people on the leaderboards who purposely are lower on the leaderboards. For example, some people such as Wildflower and I Love Shoes too, who don't grind to improve their words per minute. They grind for races. It's a broken system on all different types and on all different, I guess you can say, on all different, like, levels. 563,000 races done in a span of about, give or take, 4 years. Actually less, around 3 years. Or 3.5. So if we have 560,000 races done in a span of 3 years, 3.5 years, it's crazy. And then they also say that you have 10,000, you have to practice 10,000 hours, like, to master something, right? Are you really mastering typing if you've done it for 10,000 hours, or are you not? It's not even like you're mastering typing, it's like you're mastering grinding or something. It's confusing, to say the least. It's confusing as to why people feel the need to do not only things such as do 12 hours of typing a day, but also not improve from it at all. Obviously, some people say that they do it for their team or they do it from their community. You can do other things concerning the community rather than just grind all day. You can still be an active member on the Discord. And if you really want the clout, you really want a clout on kids typing game, even if you got the clout, what would you get the clout for? For grinding all day? I mean, it's like you need to use the typing game to improve your typing, not to kind of change everything. And this was a pretty long rant. I'm sorry if anybody took it the wrong way, but this was just all my opinion. I'll be putting out a video tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching if you watched to the end, and goodbye. Have a great